Sorry I haven't gotten back to you here in a few days, but there's been a lot of other stuff. 2 days back I didn't really have much time to work, so I just wanted to get the S12 out of the garage. And then yesterday my father was here and we was doing some work here in the backyard. But I just want to show you what has happened since you saw me last. And we now have the S12 out here, and it is currently listed for sale. So I gave this a really quick buff to bring out the red paint a bit. In here hasn't happened much, but it's as clean as it's gonna get. I've taken all the parts to the car, put it in it. And also, if we check under here now, we have our original, or what's supposed to be in this car originally, the CA18ET engine, and it is only in there with 2 bolts and a block of wood holding it to the firewall, so it is easier to transport. And yeah, just I think it looks better to have it here than just having it on a pallet on the side. And as I said, it's easier to transport and move around, so that's great. So yeah, you can see it looks a bit better, all red. I put on these wheels. I got suspension all done with some pieces of pipe just so that it will sit level, but there's no springs in it right now. So this is the end of the S12 saga, and I gotta say I'm pretty over it. I would like to do some work on the S13 instead, which is the car that I have been dreaming about. So I have this currently listed for sale for $2,000. I think it is worth that, but it is currently very low interest, so we'll see. I hope to get rid of it as soon as possible. I'm probably gonna work pretty hard towards that. I might end up lowering the price down to like $1,000. I've told my Swedish viewers this morning that they could buy it for $1,000 if they want, but yeah, other than that I might put it up on some local auction site just to get rid of it, because we are doing some work here in the backyard. I am working on my, what is it called, I don't know, but I'm gonna make that wall over there, and so I'm working on that. My father has dropped off his dump truck here so that we can work using that to ditch material up there. So yeah, we're doing a bunch of stuff, and if there was a less amount of cars here, it would definitely help. So yeah, hopefully I can get rid of that as fast as possible. But I am currently working here on the Challenger and doing some rust repairs. And I gotta say, I really don't like doing rust repairs anymore. I really did enjoy doing rust repairs before, but yeah, it's the usual. It's always rustier than you think, and I promised myself never to do rust repairs on other people's cars again. And now I'm breaking that, but the only reason was to get the trunk floor to the Super B, which we're trading for the work. But yeah, I am getting a friendly reminder never to do this again. But anyway, I'm not gonna complain too much. We're just gonna start building some parts. I welded one piece in there yesterday, and now we're gonna make this, the inner rocker here, then we can make the outer rocker. And hopefully, my plan is to be done with this side today, so that we can be done with the other side tomorrow and get rid of this in the weekend. That's my plan at least. But yeah, let's start working towards that. Step 1, we have the inner rocker all done. So that's great, but that was also the simple part. We still need to fix the inner fender here, and that has to go here somewhere. And I mean, we don't know where the outer fender goes, and we don't know where the inner fender goes. So one of them has to be made first, and I think that I would go ahead and make the outer first. And it has so much shape to it. It's going to be really, really hard to recreate this. And this is I mean, I should have looked at this before and said no, because this is actually really hard. But the thing is, when you're talking to people that I just want you to fix my rust, that's no biggie. They don't understand how much work it is to make a panel like this. And also, there's one thing, I mean, if I had this section, unfortunately, from what I know, you can't buy this section, you have to buy the whole quarter. But if I just had this piece, this would have been so quick, because I could just weld this on and then I could fabricate the inner. But it's, as I said, hard when you have to do both of them. So people don't understand how much time it takes to make these panels. And if you're working on some time or any sort of hourly rate, it goes by really quick until you eventually, it's just more affordable to buy the quarter and just cut off this piece, because it takes so much time. And as I said, this has a really advanced edge here. So yeah, we'll see how I'm gonna solve it. But yeah, I'm gonna start making this piece, start fabricating this bend, and just see where I end up. We've gotten quite far here, and actually a lot further than I thought I was going to do before I was going to get back to you. But this is just flowed a bit better than I thought it would, and we are getting really close. But there are some things that I have to do. But just to explain a little bit more how I did this, I first made this bend here, and I had to splice it a little bit here to go into the rocker better. So I made that bend, then I made this bend, then I cut a little bit down to shape. Then we had to make this curve. So I had to splice it here, bend that in, and tack weld it. Then I have bent up this shape. Then I created this shape, and that's the hard part, because I can't do this in one piece. Obviously, at the factory, when they had the molds and they just had 100 tons press that just mashed this into one piece, yes, then it's possible. But here on the bench or doing it like this, it's just not possible. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. The only thing is that you can see that this is really thin and it gets a bit fatter here. So I have to thin this out a bit, and either I could cut here and push that in a little bit, or I could cut it here and push it together a little bit, which I will probably do. So yeah, as I said, it's coming along a lot better than I thought it would. But now also we have to build this area, and this was talked about before. It would have been easier to fix this before I made this, but also it's hard to know where this is before making this. So I'd rather have a hard time doing the inside and having some guidance basically. So yeah, now my plan is to make this thinner. This was a test just to see is this working or not. Here it is a bit thinner, so yeah, make it a bit thinner, and then I think we're close to done. So I've been working this back and forth, welding it, not being satisfied, cutting it up, re-welding it, cutting it up. And now I think that I have a nice edge like this. And as I said, I'm not really sure exactly how it's supposed to look. It's really hard to see in pictures. So I'm basically hoping that this is good. So yeah, maybe we can work it more if we want to, but now I am satisfied enough to know that this is going to work. So now we're gonna fully weld everything, grind it, and then we can start thinking about the inside here. We got everything welded and I am gonna grind it, but speaking of grinding, something has been grinding my gears, and that is this corner. It doesn't look right. And I remembered that the person that has this Challenger has 2 other Challengers. So I just asked him to take a picture of this corner so I could see how it looks. And as I thought, it is supposed to be rounded in this corner down here. So we're gonna achieve that. So I'm just gonna cut here, cut there, and fold everything in together. And then this is gonna look way better. So let's do that. And here we have the corner rounded off, and it could need some hammering and some love, but in general the repair is done. It's pretty warped here, so I'm gonna try and pull this out. So I'm gonna do some work here, and yeah, some general work here to make it better. Here is good, all of this area is good. It's just some work here. Also, then we have to build the inside here, but 1, I'm out of welding time for today, and number 2, I'm out of gas. So I knew that I was low on gas, but I thought might as well use it up, and it ran out exactly when I needed it to. So that's perfect, so we can buy some new gas tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pull this, but then I have some other things I have to do here before the day is over. So I'm gonna over it with this thing. Now I have removed this ditch here. There's a bit of a ditch going this way, but it's good here, better there, and so on. So I mean, I could make it a bit better there, but also we gotta keep in mind, it's a repair on an old car. There is filler for a reason. So I'm not gonna do anything more with it. He's definitely going to be happy with it, and yeah, sometimes you just have to say that enough is enough. So that's great, that repair is done, but unfortunately we still have the inside to do. We'll have to do that tomorrow, and I don't think that we will be able to finish this project tomorrow, but yeah, that's just how it is. But I'm really happy that I have at least done one side, and I have the idea of how I'm gonna do it on the other side. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'll be back to you tomorrow with some new welding gas and some new energy, and hopefully we can finish that side. We'll see, but I'll see you tomorrow.